Soul Fam. Coming back with more messages for you. Alright, so had a lot of downloads over the weekend. You can see those in shorts, and I'm sure I will talk about some of them. Hope everybody's having a good morning, noon, or night whenever you see this. We're going to get into a spread for the collective energy. Oh, this is definitely one that I did not put in the short, but it is, if you didn't fall, or if you fell for it the first time, you won't fall for it the second time, okay? And I don't think I have to go too in depth on that. Just think about everything that's going on. And also, I loved that another reader had said this. I was listening to a reading not long ago, and she was saying that no matter, I just get the messages out, right? And no matter how people perceive them is how they perceive them. 7 of Wands. And it's giving me the movie What the Bleep Do We Know? So it's kind of like quantum physics. Also, it's like how you look at an image or a digital image. You can see all these little pixels that create a larger image, but everybody's going to see something different. So you could try to explain something till you're blue in the face. Someone might not get that. That gives me, also closure. It gives me a vibe of maybe you didn't get closure with someone, and today's message is you can give yourself the closure, because if you're waiting on closure from somebody, that may never happen. And it's kind of like amends too, right? Or an apology. You may never get that apology from somebody, and the best work you can do in life is work on yourself. Try to make the best decisions that you can. Sorry, I'm trying to get everything upright so we're ready to go here. It's just in making the next right choice, the next right decision. It's also giving me daily maintenance. The more you maintain things daily in all aspects of your life, and that's not always going to be perfect. Sometimes we can't tend to all there is that needs to get tended to in a day. But if you could just take one thing off the list in your day-to-day, I'm getting breathing room. It's going to open up more to this life. And so you're going to be able to enjoy more in the present moment, that you don't have to be in like an 8 of Swords mentality of anxiety, fear, and negative energies feed off of fear. So the more you can be in a state of love, self-love, love for others, doing things, acts of service, right? That's gonna get you out of anything that you could be obsessing over, or especially love, right? Like if someone's giving you breadcrumbs, that's not something to go for. That's like showing me how much can you work for to, give you a dose of something. It's like, no, you provide your own love. You don't seek it elsewhere. 411, I'm giving you the information, baby. Here we go. We ride at dawn. So I think this is going to be, there's this knowingness that what once worked does not work. And the collective is waking up. Like, it just depends on what I want to say, frequency, evolution, like where 444, like where your pathway's at right now. Like it's raising. Like I love seeing when people are sick and tired of being sick and tired, and they're ready to make the change of like speaking up for themselves, speaking their truth, not dumbing it down. You know, say you came into a position overqualified, and all of a sudden it's like, no, you got to dumb it down, or just wipe up this grease, or do this grunt work, and we don't want to hear anything from you. No, like in today, like where we're at as a society, where we're at growing, evolving, it's like you better speak that truth. Like even if it ruffles feathers, like do it for you. Do it for your lineage. Do it for the great of society, like where we can really take this thing. And Seven of Wands keeps wanting to 555. Change is so necessary at this time. Maybe it's a lifestyle. Maybe it's something that you've been doing, and you know that your worth is so much more. Okay, I'm getting the 609. So with that, it's giving me that 6-9. It's giving me Cancer energy. You could be a very mothering person. Your mood in the moon, like you are forever changing like the moon and its phases and what it teaches you. So King 7-7. You could play poker too. And I'm getting like, what is that called? Doubles or pairs or something when you get two of a kind with, but maybe this is going to be I'm not saying go out and gamble and get crazy, especially if you have an addictive personality, but I don't know, it could be something that you see, right? Like it's just a moment to hone in on. So King of Swords, yeah, this guy is like at peace. His sword is up and he's not even holding it. So in the tarot, it'll show like, okay, I'm holding my sword, I'm guarded. 717, amazing angel number. So the sword represents like how the communication style is, right? Well, this guy's floating, sting like a bee, whatever that saying is. Like you're in a deep, almost like a meditative state of mind. And if you're not, meditation is calling to you to just take a moment out of your day to breathe and sigh it out. If you're holding on to anything, if this isn't the present energy that you're in, it's what you're going towards, right? Like getting lucid, fluid, flowy, dreamy. I'm not getting like airhead, like head in the clouds. This is a lot of imagery going on, but it is plain and it's simple. So keeping it simple and knowing you can speak your truth. You just don't have to hold on to it. Like, I'll get that sword in a minute, but right now, I just need to take 5. And that's a great song. If you're into jazz or like, what is it? Top of the Sax? It's like, well, I forget. This song is called Take 5, and it do. It's like dinner music, you know? That could be just a message for someone that needs to get in that, like, just chill. 2 of Pentacles. So there's some stability. There's taking it one step at a time. We introduce this energy into the 7 of Wands, and you're standing for something. You're not falling for anything. Regardless of how you feel, you could be deeply upset. You could be going through the motions, right? But you're holding on. You're holding on, and you know that feelings do pass. They're not fact, right? They're like this meter inside you that kind of shows you what you're unaware of or what's coming to light. What is your feeling telling you? Okay? It's not to say like, let's act on impulse and get all crazy and emotionally unregulated, you know? No, let's not go down that road. So when you're regulated and you're in this meditative state, and say someone's done you wrong or you feel a certain way about 949, an individual, a situation, people, places, things, and how dare they? And the more you stay centered within you, everything's going to work out the way it needs to. You don't have to get your hands in it. It's going to play out in divine timing. And with the sun, happiest card in the deck, right? I'm getting like, get out in nature, get grounded, get into the sunlight, get those light codes. And now the orbs and stuff, this is like, your loved ones are around you. They want the best for you. They don't want you to get caught up into these energies of, you know, something's trying to bring you down. And 2020, I keep seeing 02, and 2020. So maybe February 2nd is significant, or 2020, you're seeing things differently, or think about that year. You catch my drift, my friend. Okay, so 4 of Cups. Or maybe you just want to sit in something. You know where the love is, 11-11. You feel there's this greater love. Bring me a higher love. Okay? Oh. So you just got to turn around. Do an about face, my friend. About face, parade rest, take a good look at it, absorb it, know that you're worth it to have it, you know. You could have been Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you could have been living a way where it's like, you know, oh, I want to go for the emotionally unavailable person. Oh, I got to work 10 times harder for their love. Oh, I got to do this, that. No, that's not how it works. Like, it's got to be mutual. Yeah, they're like a runner chaser here and there. Or, I don't even know. I have not mastered that yet as far as like the greatest relationship I've ever been in or all that. It's like, I think we really got to get to know ourselves, love ourselves, heal ourselves. And now I'm getting the Tupac song, Be Real to Our Women. And yeah, Mother's Day it was just yesterday. So to all the mamas out there, baby mamas, mamas. And what was it? I seen Outkast over the weekend and went to a concert, and it was awesome. It like brought me back to like middle school days and early 2020s and 2016. And what was it, that movie Project X? Oh my gosh. Anyways, like a real awesome day to just like, and maybe that's what you might need, is like a night out, some fun times, and that nostalgia. Or it's like, sometimes it's just listening to a different type of music, and it touches on these aspects of yourself and really gets in with the just loving on you and all versions of you, and having good times in life. 1331, not getting caught up in the stuff that can drag you down, or like the stuff that's been played out, that you've gone through it in loops so much that it's just like, you know, I know what that's like. I know how to process my emotions and all that, but like to stay stuck in stuff is just like, you know, not today, Satan. So I keep getting the Two of Pentacles and Judgment. I'm getting like, burr, burr, burr. It's a new day, it's a new dawn, and you're feeling good. Dun-na, dun-na. So we have, it is Judgment. 20. Something is up with 20 and 2. 2020 or 0202. So interesting. And 2020 would be 8. Yeah, would be 8 in different timing. 1441. A lot of mirroring numbers. Your soulmate could be coming in at this time, or you feel this love of like, I feel so good in where I'm at in my life right now, And if someone matched my energy or we're on the same frequency, like, oh man, like I know this would be the greatest love that could be possible in this lifetime. So, and it's given me Phoenix energy as well, like rising from the flames, giving me Strength card energy as well. A new passionate beginning, speaking your truth, standing for something, because you're not falling for anything, especially these days. So, fuck that. Alright, anyways, excuse my language. You're getting rested up, rejuvenating, okay? You're maybe getting that 7-8 hours of sleep every night. You're setting yourself on a different routine. You're walking away from bullshit, especially if it seems mysterious and things are hidden. Let it all come to light. I want to see it for what it is. If I have to guess, if I have to pick and prod and all that, no, not worth my time. King of Cups, and yeah, that's when someone, divine masculine or your feminine, they're in this energy, right? They're emotionally available. Gee Whittakers. Okay, and then Queen of Swords. See what I'm talking about with them swords? Hers is down. Yeah, she's got her hands on it. She knows how to use it, right? How to speak it. She may seem a little bit weary there, but you know, and look, this gives me a vest. This gives me a, what are you doing with that vest on? You look like Aladdin, right? Like, this gives me, you're gonna be really, really good friends with this person. It's giving me Superbad vibes. The movie, to where like you're mischievous, or it brings out this, like, you guys have a lot of fun and laugh a lot. You could be super smart, you know, and maybe your friends gang up on you, or they make fun of you, or I don't know, but it's all for fun, right? It's not like toxic stuff. King of Pentacles, yeah, celebration, balance. I think you've been burnt to the pulp, in a sense, that's recreated this new version that it's like, you know, I've been through so much stuff in life that, like, nothing can bring you down. It really can't. And, like, even the worst case scenarios, like, it took time, but it's given you this edge now where it's like, yeah, come at me. I could take a new beginning any day. I could start over anywhere. I've had to do it so many times in my life. As she's holding out her hand, see that stone? Yeah, I'm just gonna step there and this is how it all begins. Like, nothing is Chariot. Yeah, we're fucking riding at dawn, bro. Like, you know, the universe, God, has you. You could do it on foot. You could go in a car. You could go in a train, plane, bicycle. Like, you will move forward regardless, and you know that. It might have taken some time, but doesn't everything in life, right? In a broken down acronym, things I must earn. Maybe we didn't get it right the first go around. Maybe we didn't get it right the second go around. The point is, like, we get back up and we try again. 10 of Wands. The worst is dropping the load. Dropping the load, because you know over those rocks there's a little roof. There's a home base. And you're headed right toward it. Ace of Pentacles. Okay? New beginnings. This could be in career. Your finances. And this always gives me, like, baby's breath. Like, could have gotten flowers, or you're doing something with flowers. Maybe you could take the flowers that you got for Mother's Day, if you are a mother, or if you have flowers around the house, and use them in a spiritual bath, or dry them, or press them in a book to keep them for a lifetime. Do something special. Craft with them. All right, let's get a Green Witch Oracle deck card. See what comes out. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of the week. I'm going to try to keep, you know, sometimes I don't like to talk 2002. Something about 2s and 20. Maybe 2020. Oh my gosh. 2022. The year could be significant. Okay. But I'm going to keep putting readings up here. If you have any questions or email me. All that stuff is in the description of the channel. Oh yeah, and if you like the vibe, join the tribe. Hit subscribe, like, so it moves out in the algorithm. And yeah, it would help out the channel and be super sweet. I greatly appreciate it. All right. Tend. Maintenance, encouragement, guidance. Yes. Tend to your garden. Smell the roses. This gives me like morning dew as well, like the dewdrops. When you see all that like fog rising from the ground, fresh and making new. Spring. We are in spring, soon to be summer. Rebuilding, awakening, rebirth. And buds. New beginnings and expansion. Something's growing here. Something's igniting you. You feel this. Something is different. It's in the collective energy, that's for sure. I feel as though this week, the seeds have been planted for a lot of us. 2200. It's like, if you don't know, now you know. Like, the seeds have been planted. We have this courage and strength in us. Some of us don't want to keep living the way that we've lived, or we want more to life. 2222. There's just this feeling like we are so ready for this new world, this new earth. Something's got to change. It's like 2008 type era of something new is happening, and I'm all for it. So I hope you have a great day, week, month. The month of May feels super, super good. I was getting a lot of Cancer energy for this read. Gemini, Libra, Virgo, Leo energy, okay. Emperor, Aries, Capricorn, earthy energy too. We're in spring. We're in an earth season, Taurus season. So I will be back with more, and have a blessed, beautiful day. Mwah.